Here's my multicade. I think this is the best way to go about it. It's a Final Fight game, but I kept the original. This is all original here. Artwork, and I put a new coin mech down here though. I did repaint it, but I put a bonding primer down, then put flat black over top of it. Now I put these decals on the side. This artwork here is brand new, and it turned out pretty good, I believe. And it looks professional. Now this is the Pandora Box 5S I installed in it. I kept all the original game inside here. It still has the original Final Fight game mounted in there and everything. I just kept it original, but I added an LCD and a Pandora Box 5S, and it turned out pretty nicely. See, it's and I put a free play up here on top button, and it turned out pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show you how I've done this, and this is the best way to build one, I believe. What I have here is the same game, same cabinet. It's a Dynamo cabinet. These are Dynamo cabinets. And this one here, I'm building it for a family member. And here, I'm going to open up the back here and show you what I've done. I put a new back on this thing. I rebuilt it. Alright. Now this is what I have here. There's different ways of wiring these things up, and I think I've done it the right way, in my opinion. It's clean. The LCD monitor, I have it mounted to metal brackets here. Alright? It's bolted in. Everything is tucked away neatly, as you can see. I'm not finished with this cabinet. I'm still got to wire up the buttons and such, but see how everything's wired in? I have the power wire wired in for the TV, Pandora box, the marquee lights. Everything's in the power supply. That's the way it should be done. Everything is hooked into the power supply. The coin mech, everything is hooked to the power supply. The main, only wire you should be plugging in is into the wall is this one right here. And I'm going to use probably a surge protector. And that's it. There's no power strip. I've got one on the wall for this one, but this one I'm doing it, just have one power wire. That's all you need. You don't need a power strip in here. I mean, I think this is the best way to go about it. That's what this power supply is for, is power up everything. Alright? Everything's hooked up in the power supply. It feeds them all. And I've got, let's see. I've got this light bar in here. I've added a secondary volume switch. Some of them games are louder than others. So yeah, so I've got a volume switch. It's easy to access and it's hooked to my speakers. It's a secondary. It turns them up and down. The main volume is on the Pandora box itself. But you don't have to reach in there all the time to adjust your volume. You don't have to open that door, turn it up and down when you've got it right here. The main power switch is on top, just like the original. I'll put a brand new one in it. Alright. Now, this one's going to have 6 buttons on it. All the wires are going to be used from the harness. It's got new plexiglass, Got two of them. One is for, I painted, taped it off to cover the edge of the monitor. And it looks professional. I mean, I've got all the film still on it, so I'm not going to pull it off till I'm done. And the outer one is to protect the artwork, because the artwork's going to go over top the first one. It's going to go around the edge here, like this one here. It's going to be the same size as this one, right? And it's going around the edge. It's going to be a multicade. Artwork is going to be pretty nice when it's all done, which I'll make another video of that. But all new coin mechs are going in. I'm going to use the original box that the coins drop in. We'll keep that there. Well, like I said, this one didn't have a door in it, so I bought a new, what's the new board for it? And I made my own, put new locks in. So everything is done the way it should be, I believe. And that artwork is going to be thick laminated artwork. It's going to cover every inch of this cabinet. The only paint it's going to show is right here. Right here and right here. This is all going to be covered in laminate. The only paint it's going to show, like I said, is right there in the corner, and in the back, and the top, of course. But the rest of it's covered in, it's going to be covered in laminate, multicade laminate. It's going to be a beautiful machine when I get done with it. This one turned out pretty nice, if you ask me. I have about, I gave $75 for the game. I got about 500 in it. So that's cheap, in my opinion. This one is going to have 800 in it because, I'm going to tell you why, the full laminated artwork cost me $350 in itself. And I went the extra mile on this thing and replaced every single wire. Everything's brand new. Nothing's taped. Everything's soldered. That's the thing, when you go and put these things together, do it right. Everything is soldered together and screwed in tight. Nothing is taped. I got wire connectors also, so everything's connected correctly, and nothing's duct taped or anything like that. So, well, if you get any questions, just comment below, and I'll give you, might give you an answer. I'm not no expert, but I think I've got this figured out for the most part. These are really not hard to work on once you tear into them. Like I said, these metal brackets hold the LCD monitor. That's the way to go. See people put duct tape on them. That's not the way to do it. This is the way to do it. It's solid. It's not going to move, and it looks professional. Everything is tucked away like it should be. Zip tied together, whatnot. I'm not completely finished with it, but it's very close. I should be doing it this week, so I'll repost the video. Well, I hope you liked. Just comment below. Thank you.